welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. One of the compliments I most get, I consider it a compliment, is that I always look very chic and that I make it look so effortless, like it's natural to me. So I sat down and thought, what is it I do that makes it look effortless? And came up with a list that I'm now going to share with you so you too can look effortlessly chic in a very easy way. First of all, know your style. I have a video that helps you define your style because being effortless means different things for different people. If you get caught up in someone else's effortlessness, it will show. You need to build your own because it depends on you. It depends on your aesthetic. It depends on your lifestyle. It depends on what you normally wear. So if you know your own style, then trust me, it will be effortless because you'll know exactly what suits you. My second point is to be confident because when you know your style, you have confidence and this confidence shows. You know those people that you think they could wear a paper bag on their head and they'd still look chic? That's what you're going for. So if you're confident and you know your style, it will become effortless. Effortless style is always easiest to pull off with your basic pieces. The ones that are the true foundation of your wardrobe. Those are the ones that will be used time and time again. So think timeless pieces, think quality, think neutral tones. Because neutral tones always make you look a bit more sophisticated and it always looks a bit more effortless. So know those pieces, know those items, have them on hand so that when you don't know what to wear, it's much easier to grab them if, for example, they're at the front of your closet, and then you can easily mix and match and voila, your outfit is ready in about 5 minutes and you look amazing. So think about the foundation pieces of your closet and bring them out. Another one that is picking up on that is you can have a nod to a trend. But bear in mind that the trend has to suit you. Don't be a fashion victim in the sense that you'll wear a trend from head to toe and you'll think you'll look really cool. If it doesn't suit you, you won't. It won't look good on you. So again, bringing all of what I've said, so knowing your style, being confident, picking on the foundation pieces, have a nod to a trend, but don't dress in a trend from head to toe. And also think monochrome. Monochrome always looks effortless, it always looks amazing, it elongates you, it makes you look more sophisticated. Monochrome is amazing. Monochrome is the easiest thing you can do because all you need to think about is one color and then grab everything in that color and that's it. Your outfit is good to go. Effortless has to be a bit undone. If everything looks too put together, it's not going to look effortless. It's going to look very the opposite of effortless, whatever that might be. So be a bit undone. It's that casualness that you bring into the outfit. Those details that make all the difference. I'm all about casual chic, as you probably already guessed. And it's having your sleeves rolled up. It's wearing your handbag in a different way. It's perhaps wearing your blazer as a shrug instead of actually putting it on. All of those little details that look a bit undone, but when they're part of a whole set, they look amazing. Because if you look too prim and proper, it's not going to come out as effortless. Which brings me on to my next point, which is don't be matchy-matchy. You don't need to match your handbag to your belt, to your shoes, to your coat. No, go for a little bit of contrast. And this also applies for nail polish, for instance. You don't need your fingernails to match your toenails, for instance. For something a bit different, a bit more undone. Beauty-wise, think your hair, clean hair, but it doesn't have to look like you just came from the hairdresser, with tons of hairspray and everything just looking very chic. No, a little bit messy, a little bit undone. A messy bun, a low ponytail with, some of your hair sticking out, for instance. That is an amazing look. I love it. Makeup, keep it neutral. Keep it natural. The whole no makeup. Looking glowy, looking fresh, but not overdone. If you have heavy eye makeup, pare down the lips. If you have a bright lip, pare down the eyes. Just have that whole, me, I look, no, I'm like this, naturally, I glow. Go for relaxed shapes, outfits that stand the test of time. Think Jennifer Aniston, think Penny in Top Gun Maverick. Pair of jeans, a crisp white button down, add a blazer, add heels, add boots, add a leather jacket. It's those different combinations, so bringing that high-low into the mix always looks amazing and a little bit undone. You can do this with ripped jeans, for instance. Wear some ripped jeans with, again, a crisp white button down, a blazer and some tan sandals. It looks amazing. You will look instantly chic, but without looking like you made too much of an effort. And again, roll up your sleeves, for instance. That always brings that cool undoneness to the look, so do that. Be a little bit quirky in the way that you wear your clothes. High-low is amazing for this because you can look chic, and yet there's something about you that just makes you stand out from the rest. With this shirt, put your collars up, wear things differently. This shirt, this jumper, I could easily have it a bit more up, but no, it's down, that it looks just that little bit messier, that little bit edgier. Same with the collars, if I wear them up, it looks a little bit different. Layer your necklaces. Layered necklaces always look chic. I love seeing layered necklaces, but don't go for big necklaces. Go for quite fine necklaces. Going back to the layers, think you have your basic outfit and then you add jewelry. Jewelry always elevates a look. Go for different types of rings. Have a statement piece that is you, something that you always wear and that people will associate with you. I'm not giving you the finger. I'm just showing you that this ring, for example, it's got the F for, okay. It's got the F for Fafá, and I love it because it's different, it's mine, and I wear it here, so it's just a little bit different. Classic earrings, pearl earrings, some golden hoops, a nice bracelet, for instance. Don't go overboard, but add jewelry because it will make you look a bit different. If you think that, for example, it's too much, before you leave the house, remove an item. I mentioned adding something like jewelry or a scarf, for instance. A scarf always looks nice, a nice silk scarf. It will elevate you, make you look very, very chic, but be mindful of the way you wear it because if it's too prim, then you will lose that effortlessness. So just be wary of the way you wear it. Belt, for instance, it also adds some edge to your look. Don't make it too prim. I keep saying this, don't make it too prim. That's because if you look prim, it's going to be the opposite of effortless. Another very important thing, think quality over quantity and invest in high quality pieces. Cheap fabrics will show. So if you wear something that is too clingy, it's not going to look good. So wear fabrics that drape over your body, that show your curves rather than making them too evident. I love a nice silk shirt. If you can't afford silk, because silk is very expensive, then go for satin. You'll pull off the same look, and it does look very, very nice. Plus, it's super trendy right now. You can wear it with a nice pair of tailored trousers. You can wear a satin shirt with a pair of jeans. Either way, it will always make it look a bit more effortless. Again, collars, the shirt, wearing it a bit different. So do you and pick up on something that's going to be very you. And that is what will make it look effortless over time. And linked to this, make sure your clothes aren't stained or wrinkled, okay? We're going for effortless, not shabby. So if your clothes are stained, if they've got strings, if they've got, if they're wrinkled, don't. Invest in a steamer. I love my steamer. If my clothes look a bit disheveled, I just run the steamer through them, 5 minutes, that's all it takes, and it will really, really make you look nicer overall. In terms of accessories, I mentioned wearing your handbag in a different way. You don't have to wear a designer handbag. If you don't have a designer handbag, that's fine, but make sure that the handbag looks good. It looks nice. You have loads of amazing options. I love this yellow one by a Spanish brand called Pedro Galiero. It's actually my mom's and I borrowed it. I just love how effortless it looks. Another combination I love is wearing stripes. Stripes always look effortless and they're super trendy right now. If I'm gonna wear a stripe, say a black and white stripe with a white pair of jeans, for instance, then I'm going to go for a designer handbag to bring that up a little bit because the look looks so pared down with the trainers and the knit. If I have a designer handbag, automatically it instantly lifts it up. But again, it doesn't have to be designer, it just has to look nice. You don't need to invest in designer per se. Still on accessories, sunglasses. Make sure that you wear some cool sunglasses. They always make you look cooler. Come on, let's face it, sunglasses always make you look cooler. So go for a nice pair of sunglasses. They don't have to be expensive. A lot of the ones I own are from Hawkers, and Hawkers is a Spanish brand, quite affordable. They have an eco line as well. I'm gonna link it down below because I have an affiliate discount for you, 20% off, which is amazing. Get 20% off your sunglasses, and just, I don't know, wear them in a very nonchalant way. This whole video is about being nonchalant. It's also about being sophisticated and how less is more. This applies to your clothes, it applies to your makeup, applies to your hair. That casualness, that undoneness. So if you think it looks a little bit too put together, tone it down. Remove an item. Remove a ring, for instance. Gone. Tie your hair a little bit back in a messy bun. Think about how you can make it look as though you didn't make an effort when in fact you did. But with all of these tips, over time, it will become effortless. Trust me on that one. Anyway, I hope that all of these tips are useful. They're gonna help you pick up on that effortless vibe if that's something that you want. I'd love to know your thoughts on what you think makes up an effortless outfit. It doesn't have to be about sticking Velcro all over yourself and then jumping in the closet, for instance, and whatever comes out you put on. No, it is a little bit more thought out, but you don't have to make too much of an effort. Remember, less is more. I hope you like this. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notifications bell, and now let's go off and be effortless.